Making Moves Monday, and a scripture is always good. So here's one for you. My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace that will add to you. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart, and so find favor, high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. And that is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 1 to 7. And my topic on tonight is, what are you waiting for? Start an online business. All right, and don't forget to like, share, leave a comment on this actual video, and depending on where you're watching it from, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and then also check out my online store, find something that you may actually want to buy. But enough of all of that, let's get into it. Yes, what are you waiting for? Starting an online business is a good way to actually go in terms of having a business where you can actually utilize it to actually benefit you. The reason why I speak on an online business and that people should actually start one is because it's a way that you can actually get a lot of tax deductions off of your actual business. One of the things about owning a business and being a business owner and basically having a LLC, limited liability corporation, this helps you to actually get a lot of tax deductions. A lot of people, once they start making more money, they start to realize that they move up into another tax bracket. And when they move up in that other tax bracket, they realize that the government takes a lot of money away from them and that they owe a lot of money at the end of the year. This is why most people get into starting their business or making a business, because they can get deductions off of their taxes. And so when you have an online business, you are able to deduct a lot of things. For instance, you see that my lights are on right now, and you see that I'm actually filming this video. So this is something that has to be utilized for me to actually do my business that I actually do. I need to have electricity, and then I need possibly a computer or a cell phone to conduct the things that I do and the things that I actually sell. So what does that mean? That means that you can get a deduction on your cell phone bill. You can get a deduction on your light bill. You can get a deduction on your computer or your phone, whatever kind of device that you're actually utilizing for you to actually run your business. So this is why it is actually good for you to start an online business. Now, outside of getting those deductions, you also may travel. So when you travel and you are doing your business online, you do a video, you do something selling your product, you can utilize that trip as you actually doing your business. So therefore you can actually have a tax deduction off of the trip that you actually took. Or even you can go and pass out cards about your business and things like that while you're actually on a trip. This is a way that you can use it as a deduction on your actual taxes. Now also too, you may talk to other people about your business while you're eating and you're at lunch and you're having a meal. You can deduct 50% of your meals for tax deductions based on you talking about your business and doing something as far as meeting with people about your business. So when you're going out to eat, you meet with people and you're talking about your business, you're deducting business, so therefore you can deduct these things from your taxes. This will definitely help you out to increase the deductions that you're able to take and to keep more money in your pockets. All right, so in terms of how to actually get started with an online business, there's a few different routes that you can actually take and that you can actually do. There's a lot of companies that are willing to help you to actually start your your LLC or help you to get your EIN number. Now, there's Taylor Brand and there's a few others that will actually do all these things for you. So meaning that you will start the actual LLC and they'll let you know if the name that you have actually works for your state, and then they will actually pick out they will actually let you know how many things you have to actually get in terms of starting your business, what type of licenses and things like that that you actually need to pay for. So it's good for you to actually go to these different websites if you don't want to actually try to do all these things on your own. Now you can do all these things on your own, and you can go to your government and figure out how you could get an NIN number, which that is when you actually are a business owner. There's a lot of people starting websites and things like that, but they don't have that number. And if they don't have that number, then they don't really have what the government recognizes as an actual business. So it's important that you actually get that done, and then you go ahead and you start your online business. But like I said, if you do it from one of these companies that basically help people to actually get a business started, is more helpful for a lot of people, because even with the money that you pay to them to actually get the thing started, guess what? You can deduct that from your taxes, because this is a actual bill that you have to pay so that you can actually run your business. So guess what? You can deduct that as well. So it's not a bad thing to actually do. And then these companies definitely help you out, because they will, depending on which one you do it from, they will let you know when certain laws have changed or certain other things that you have to do to keep your business running. And each and every year, yes, you will have to pay to the state that you live in and the government to keep your business license going. But like I said again, you will be able to deduct that from your actual taxes. So this will help you out. So this is why I always recommend those people who are actually still working, like myself, but do have like an online business, for you to actually do these things, because it helps you out in the long run, as in terms of being able to deduct taxes from being able to deduct some money from your taxes, and helping you to keep more money in your pockets. Now, one of the last thing a lot of people have issues or troubles with actually doing is, what do I actually sell? And that is something that you have to figure out for yourself. But there's a lot of places and companies that will give you certain things that you can actually sell, or certain things that you can actually create, where you can actually create things and make things, different products. Maybe you can start your own cup business, and you make cups and you change up the different design of cups. There's companies out there where you can actually get an online store from them, and they will help you to actually create cups, and you can make them in your own, however you want to make them, and make them to say whatever you want them to actually say on them. So there's plenty of companies out there that basically you can do these type of things with. It doesn't have to be cups. It could be pens. It could be shirts. It could be clothes. It could be anything that you can possibly think of. We have the internet now, and all you have to do is search these things, and you can actually do them. I mean, even with renting cars, there's a lot of companies out there that will help you to actually be a owner of being able to rent out cars. So there's plenty of ways for you to actually find a way to do an online business and find things to actually sell. You just have to do your research, and I'm not sure what it is that you want to do, but do some research and then see how maybe a company is making it available for you to actually create things and then go ahead and sell them online. And then when you look at things like eBay and you look at things like Amazon and you look at other different brands where you're able to sell things on these different platforms, the fees and things that you will actually pay to sell these will be a actual deduction on your taxes, because this is something that you have to actually do to run your business. So this will help you out in the long run as well. So don't be afraid to pay possibly a monthly fee to some company that helps you to create your product or helps you to sell your product on their actual app or their website, because this is something that you can still write off on your taxes or have a tax deduction for those things. So what am I trying to tell you? Don't be afraid. Go out and figure out how you can start an online business and start taking advantage of definitely these tax deductions, but then also being able to make money while you actually sleep, and being able to make extra money on the side from whatever job that you may actually be doing at this time, or just having some extra money coming in. But as always, this is another Making Moves Monday. Hey, as you guys know, things are definitely getting um, a lot more tougher out there for a lot of people, and working a regular job and just making regular money or making money from your job is not the easiest thing or the easiest way to actually get by. And I think a lot of people are actually recognizing that. But one of the things that a lot of people aren't actually recognizing is that our government is basically ran mostly for businesses and business owners. And so you eventually have to move in that area so that you can do like the other people are actually doing, who are making a lot of money and taking advantage of tax deductions through their businesses. But as always, one move can change your whole life.